good.
I mean, how we gonna introduce ourselves? Like,
Oh yes, this is episode 1 of the Your Opinion Doesn't Matter podcast. I'm Demetrius.
It's Josh.
And my name is Pablo.
And this is the Your Opinion Doesn't Matter podcast, where we're gonna pop a lot of shit because at the end of the day, our opinion doesn't matter. Yours doesn't. But hey, this is what we're gonna do. So how y'all been?
I've been good, man. What's up with you guys?
I'm good.
Working.
Yeah, man.
Working.
Yeah, man.
But so a woman from the Bronx decided to jump into a lion's cage.
Yes, she did.
And dance. She danced.
You know what? The ironic part is that she felt so comfortable being in that cage. Like no, think about it. She had no issue. Let's talk about it. She jumped right in.
I don't really know. Was she on drugs?
That I don't know, but I know that there's a wrinkle to it though.
You know what's funny? She came from Brooklyn.
I was gonna say
she was a Brooklyn resident.
But you gotta understand.
You know what I mean?
You gotta
How
understand.
did that happen?
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Explain.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Everyone in the Bronx are savages.
But she's not Roman.
No, listen to me. She had to make herself comfortable. She was on her way to her aunt's house. Her aunt said, no, that's where she was going. And her aunt was like, where do you live again, Titi? And she was like, oh, I live right behind the zoo. Nah, so she took a shortcut.
Get out of here.
She was on her way.
Was that really the story?
I think she was.
I couldn't. No,
she was a clout chaser.
I need to know. No, only drug. You jumped into. All right. One of my personal things that I've been doing over the past couple of days, I've been watching a lot of animal videos.
Ooh.
Like a lot of Discovery Planet, Discovery Channel, Earth. Just studying, just in case, just in case.
All right. And what did you come up with?
Lions are not the animal that you want to jump in there with. And lions are one of the worst things that you really want to put yourself in that predicament.
I mean, to be fair,
you jumped in the lion pit?
To be fair to the lion, I think he must have ate. Because he didn't even attack.
No.
He looked at her like she was
he was confused. He didn't know what it was. Like,
you know
like
what
lions,
She's like, he was like, who's this Brooklyn resident in my den
that's
right
not
now?
what it
like,
was. You know what? That
the lion was like, wait, should I eat it? Should I back up?
Like, nah, this looks like
he's
bad
desensitized.
Meat. It's that Brooklyn
he's living
meat.
in the Bronx. You know how many kids from the Bronx go up to his cage and they curse at him?
That's the Madagascar
they throw up gang
lion.
signs at the poor lion. The lion is scared.
He's
like, I live in the Bronx, for God's sake.
That's the Madagascar. That's the Madagascar lion.
Come on, yo. Those kids are bad. Those kids in the Bronx are
bad. He was desensitized lion.
This was a grown woman, though.
Jesus Christ.
This was a grown woman from Brooklyn.
Let me explain something.
Did she not live next door to you, Pablo?
That lion lives in the Bronx. They took all the fight out of him. Living in the Bronx.
He's sick of it. He's sick of it.
He's like,
he's sick of it. He said, you know what?
Nah,
I'm done.
Back to the
he didn't want to end up like Harambe, yo. Let's be real.
I just feel like
he didn't want to end up like Harambe.
No, I feel like in his element, he didn't know what was going on. He didn't know how to feel at that moment.
He was really confused.
Scared.
He didn't know if he should attack. He didn't know if he should be scared. He didn't know what if he was gonna get fed. He didn't know. He didn't know what was going on. He was just like, you know what?
They took him out of the jungle and put him in the Bronx. He was scared.
So the Bronx.
Nah, but you know what's funny?
Took the fight right out of him.
Technically, she didn't even jump into the actual den. There's a ditch. Have you ever been to the Bronx Zoo?
I don't really go to the Bronx. I'm scared.
I don't blame you.
Educate.
Yeah, please.
There's a ditch between the actual field of the animals, or specifically the lion's den.
Okay.
There's a ditch, like a big, pretty long ditch or whatever. And she jumped over the fence onto the grassy area right before the ditch. You're trying to play me?
No.
No. I see you. So that's where she was at. She was standing there, and she was on her little show and dance. You know, that Brooklyn dance, whatever she was doing.
She was probably doing the Harlem Shake or something. There's a lot of uptown things going on. There's a lot of uptown.
There's a lot of funny stuff coming from Brooklyn nowadays.
Brooklyn is hot right now.
Whoa.
No, Brooklyn's hot right now. It's not a bad thing. Brooklyn's lit. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's good and bad. It's good and bad.
All right.
Yeah.
But that's what that was. So if you guys need an explanation, I just wanted to.
So there were no drugs involved.
That I don't know. I'm almost sure drugs were involved.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I need a motive. I need to know.
I say clout chasing. I think she just wanted to stir up the pot. She put it on Instagram. She
could have lost her life.
Yeah, it's on social media and everything.
Oh, wow.
She could have lost her life.
Yeah, she's playing a dangerous game there.
People do crazy things just for
to get eaten alive.
Yeah, but
clout's not that serious. I understand you get paid from it now, and it's a big deal now.
speaking of clout though, like Travis Scott, he broke up with Kylie. Don't you think that's a clout chasing?
Nah, I think she broke. I don't think she broke up. I think she broke up with him.
She broke up with him.
I think so.
Really?
If I had to bet, I'm saying that she left him. She's a billionaire. What you doing? what you? There's
See,
only
no. There has to be a reason behind.
I mean, don't you
that.
find it ironic?
Her heart's broken.
His album dropped at around the same time.
Oh, so you think it has something? You think it's promotion?
I think it's clickbait, right? Clickbait is the word
you
I
think
learned
so?
nowadays.
I don't think so.
Man.
What's clickbait?
I don't
Is that
think
what they
so.
call it? I don't know.
Do you know that word, Pop?
No.
If anything, that's a dip in sales.
What's a clickbait?
Clickbait is clicking on something because of a stupid title. If we wanted to promote our podcast and I said, Brooklyn man Brooklyn man jumps in lions then on podcast, people are gonna click because Brooklyn
Why
man.
does it have to be a Brooklyn man though?
No, I'm creating a correlation between.
Between that.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, all right.
It's an example. It's an example. No, but yeah, she broke up with him. If I had to really bet, if I had to say like, she has a lot going on. She got more stuff going on than him.
Yeah, he kind of hit a gold mine there.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you? I mean, so what does that mean? Applications are open right now for filing. Would you guys date a billionaire?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Why not?
I don't have it in me.
What are your thoughts?
Unless I'm near her level, I can't do it.
Probably.
I have to be near her level.
What, your insecurities will pop up?
Yes. Yo, yes.
No, I'm asking
absolutely.
you.
No, I don't have that. I can't.
You don't have what?
No, if she wanted to date me, I can't. What am I saying? How would you start a conversation? Like, what do you say?
See, in those instances, I think she picks you.
No, she would have to.
Yeah, so if she picks
Like, if I
you,
saw her, I wouldn't say anything. I'd just walk by. Like,
Yeah, okay.
That's
I
out of
walk
my
by.
league.
Yeah,
That's out of my league.
yes,
Aight.
yes.
Wow.
Listen, there are levels,
Yeah, aight.
right? There are levels. Like, what do you say to her? What do you say? If you wanted to go on a date with her, right? If you wanted to go on a date with Kylie Jenner, what would you say? What are you saying? How are you starting that conversation? First of all, where are you taking her? Where are you taking her? Tell me, what's a Kylie Jenner date?
See, but that's just it. I think that you would have to have an unconventional method.
There
to
you go.
holler
This
at
is
her.
You got a
like-
Nicki Minaj? it?
Yeah, you can't go up to her and be like, yo, you know what because you can't do anything for her.
Jesus
You know
Christ.
what I mean? It's like, yo, where you taking me?
You gotta hit her with something that money can't buy.
Like no, I mean I hear that, but
Talk that
like
talk. I
I'm
like
just saying.
that.
I'm just saying. You know, like you gotta hit her with the unconventional.
All right,
G.
so what would
it's not even
Josh,
about money.
So what would Josh say if he approached, you're in a bar, let me give you a scenario.
I mean, she got a baby, so I wouldn't even approach her.
Oh, wait, the baby's not in the bar though.
Oh, all right.
Can you listen?
Go ahead,
for-
I'm listening.
listen for a
My
second?
fault. This is like,
All right,
like,
so the woman's at the bar, right? She's
okay.
at the bar. She's
Right.
looking great.
okay.
And you know, you got a couple of shots of Jack in you. What do you say when you walk over to her?
Now, you putting me on the spot right now. I'm not
No,
saying,
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like
hey, how you doing?
Nah, you're pretty wavy.
I'm saying,
I think,
not knowing anything about her,
I mean,
or
no.
knowing
No,
that that's
no.
Kylie Jenner. Like,
no, you know who she is.
Okay, he added another wrinkle. So
No,
you know who she is. You're
yeah.
looking at her, and we're going to add something else. She looked over at you and she smiled because you were doing something wavy.
okay,
And she smiled.
and it caught my attention.
Yes.
So I come on over.
You gonna buy Kylie a drink?
Would I?
You gonna offer?
I'm gonna say, you want to get out of here?
Ooh.
Mm.
You want to go someplace quiet?
Ooh. Okay. All right.
It's too loud in here. I want to have a conversation with you. Let's go talk.
I'm with it now. I you know what? She okay.
I'm just saying that's something
Y'all
money
go
can't
out-
buy right there.
You
We're
wanna
No,
go
no, no.
We're just having people
you
to
wanna
people
go to the
conversation.
Bronx
Like,
That's a fact. So y'all go.
nah, I ain't
You
taking.
to the Bronx Zoo?
Nah, come on, man. I ain't taking to
No,
the
I'm
bars.
just, I bet you no one's ever approached her with that though. Something simple and mundane like that. Think about it. Think about it.
I mean, I take her on the stroll to Botanical Garden if I'm gonna take her to the Bronx.
No, don't take it to the Bronx.
I'm just saying, if you're talking about the
She would
Bronx.
like the Bronx. You got to do something like that. You got to
She's
take
like,
her.
oh, you took me to the hood?
Nah, you got
Ooh.
That's what you have to
Ooh.
do.
Now you might be right.
Isn't
about
that
that.
sad? That's what you have to do. That's the route you have to go. Like you have to go a complete opposite like off the wall. Take
Like-
her to the hood, and just
Like Nicki Minaj's man?
yeah, like
He
you
was
gotta
probably
take
like,
yo, you gotta get her like a dollar slice.
I'll take you to the hood,
You
ma.
get her a dollar
I got
slice.
you,
But she,
ma.
nah, see that don't. You know why that don't count? I'm gonna tell you why that don't count. Yeah, but she's from the hood, so that really would have worked.
Yeah,
you got to take someone like Kylie who's never been to the hood, who
She's
knows nothing
like,
about.
This is
it.
a white girl we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's a lot of white girls that go to the Bronx Zoo. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, we're back in the zoo.
Are they billionaires?
You never even know.
Probably.
You never know. It could be the daughter of the owner of Cracker Jack.
Yeah,
Don't say that.
Wow,
it's not a fact.
Yeah, listen, hey,
This is Pob, the non-believer, ladies and gentlemen.
That would be I. Yeah.
But all I'm saying is I don't have that in me. I don't have that. I wouldn't be able to be with a billionaire, and she's just like, oh, I love you for you.
Why?
I wouldn't be able to take it.
You wouldn't believe her?
No, because you got to think little things, right?
Okay.
You can't argue with her. I can't argue with you.
Why not?
Specific things I can't say.
Listen, but see, I think that's just it.
Who you texting?
She would want.
You can't. She gonna look at me.
I want to hear your arguments on this, though.
She gonna look at me.
Nah, but you gotta understand. I think that's exactly what she's looking for. Just regular.
No.
You don't think so?
No, yeah.
No. I think she is looking for a regular, but as a man with pride and having a man's mind, like, it's Christmas time, right?
Okay.
What am I getting her?
A card with something.
I don't want to hear that.
Don't. Boom.
Come on. No.
Listen, you can't get her anything that she can't get herself.
No, absolutely. But at that point, right? What am I like? Like, what are we doing? Like, what am I getting you? It's your birthday. It's Christmas. We get married. It's our anniversary. Like, what am I like?
It's called priceless.
There you go.
That's cool.
Mementos.
That's a myth. All right.
No,
they always say, "Oh, it doesn't matter."
I don't know.
It matters. It always matters.
But you gotta understand. But you're looking at two different worlds, and you gotta bring her into your world. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only way something like that is gonna work because she's seen it and she's heard it all. So you got to do something totally unconventional. At least that's what I think. You know what I mean? You got to remember, it's two different worlds for the haves and have-nots.
I'll play her on Uno.
She would love a night of Uno.
She would love a night of Uno.
You
Everybody
hit her
loves
with a draw
Uno.
four, she was like, I've never been hit with a draw
Yeah,
four.
you know
She
what?
real hype.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
You
Board
like,
game.
word, ma?
Board
Here's another one. Bang. Hit her with two draw four. Not draw 8, baby. She go crazy.
Board games.
Yeah, stuff like
That's
that.
how you get board game. Yo,
No, I'm telling you. It's a different world out there, bro.
someone segue us to our next.
You know what? I got something.
Please.
We all got something, but go ahead.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Not like that. Whoa, what the fuck?
Yo, how did we end up?
My
there?
fault. I'm sorry.
We were doing all right.
Pardon my interruption.
We were doing all right, sir. We were doing all right. What about that? No, we were. I thought we were. Anyway.
No, we are. We are still doing all right.
What about Amber Geyer, that police officer who shot the man to death in his apartment?
Mm-hmm.
That is a hot topic.
It is a very hot topic.
Mm-hmm.
Now and it goes in line with what we're talking about. It's two different worlds, the haves and the have-nots.
Right.
This chick ended up only getting 10 years for that.
Well, that's typical. That's,
No. But
In comparison to the man
protecting your
who
own.
shot the dog
dog.
and got what, 40, 45 years?
Bro,
Let's be serious.
let's put things in perspective.
Come on,
here.
man.
Well, you know what that is. That's privilege. That's, protecting your own. It's sad, but
Okay.
I don't. That's the way of the world as of today. It's they're slowly.
I mean, we're talking about what?
Getting to a point
the person
where
who shot the
evening
dog
it
was a
out.
regular person, right?
Yeah,
He wasn't a police officer.
No, he wasn't.
So if you think about that, like,
So
you're a police officer, you already have that leg up.
I got you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They're already looking at you like, oh, you already served our community. You get that,
See, I'm I kind of understand that aspect, but what confused me was the reaction of his family.
Mhm.
Did you guys see his
brother?
The
his
brother,
brother,
yeah.
the mother? They're all hugging her, talking.
All right,
I'm
so
like,
No.
here's my thought on
it
that.
makes me
though.
think of their relationship with him. Like,
Nah. Here's my thought on that. Like, sometimes in life we have to like,
But
part ways with the situation. I don't know, like, in order for you to move on with life, you have to forgive.
No, absolutely.
You know what I mean? You can't hold on to resentment sometimes. I know
Yeah.
it's easier said than done. Everybody's a different individual. Me personally, can I hug a person that just killed my own kin? Nah, I couldn't do that. I think it takes a stronger person to do that.
See, because they were dragging his family members for that.
Well, yeah, because from the outside looking in, you're so used, especially nowadays, you're so used to cops killing in a way that's flagrant. But well, my opinion, have you heard the audio of the 911 call?
You know what? No.
The audio of the 911 call came out.
Please.
And you could tell that she was like, I messed up.
But my question,
and from that audio, it's like, and like Josh is saying, from that audio, from what I took out, and from like what Josh is saying, you're like, how upset you're gonna be upset, but how upset are you gonna be, and for how long are you gonna be upset?
I don't think she intentionally meant to murder him.
No,
it happened.
No.
Because she said,
It's still murder.
The audio, she's like, she made an emphasis on like, I'm gonna lose my job, like my life, like my life is over.
So she was more concerned about her job than the life she had just taken. My point is this, right?
People selfish.
I understand. Listen, I'm all for forgiving, and I'm all for that. But my whole thing is, I think that there is so much more to that story. I'll tell you why. I've never been so drunk that I enter into the wrong apartment and think.
No, I agree. There's no excuse.
Listen,
how'd you get in?
There's no excuse.
How'd you get into that?
There's no excuse.
This is what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying
And
I think that there's a lot more to
we
the
could take
story
it further. That
what
had that not been,
has been
a black
presented.
person, had it been a white person, maybe she wouldn't have opened fire.
Bro, I think,
You know what I mean?
I think it's even more than that. I think, me personally, because
I don't think it was intentional. I don't think she walked in there and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pop on him."
Yeah,
like, no.
yeah.
You don't think that?
Nah, I don't think so.
You know what? I think that it was a lover's quarrel. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna.
You think it's deep?
I may be
Conspiracy stuff right now?
no, not conspiracy. I may be reaching, but I think that it was a thing of that maybe they had something going on.
Oh, that they
them,
had something,
and that she walked in there.
She knew who he was.
She knew. Listen, how drunk do you have to be to? Wait a minute. When did I put that couch there? Wait a minute. Why is that picture on the wall? You walk in and
I want to know how you got into the wrong apartment.
This is what I'm saying. I think
his door was open.
I think that maybe they had something going on. You understand what I'm saying?
You think
the door was just open?
You think it's deeper?
I think it's way deeper. I think it's way deeper. I think that maybe they had something going on, and he broke it off, and she was one of those crazy, like she's drunk that night, and she's coming in there, and she's gonna work it out.
It's me or nobody.
Exactly.
It's me or no.
I can't be wrong. I can't be wrong. Listen, you know how drunk you have to be to walk into the wrong apartment and be like, I'm home. Why are you in my house? Let me shoot you. Think about it.
No, that's a crazy story. But it's a crazy, crazy
and the
story.
way that the family reacted is as if they knew her. You know what I mean?
They didn't know each other.
Oh, they didn't know each other.
They didn't know each other.
No, they were neighbors.
They didn't know each other.
They lived within the building.
But that's
they might have seen each other.
They didn't know each other. So, but that's what I mean. Like, I just think that she messed up. Like,
and then she said what? She said that she was sexting.
Yeah,
she was sexting, right?
That's believable.
And then her man went on what do you call it? On the podium. What do you call it? On the
He was
like, nah, that didn't happen.
I'm just saying though, it just seems like there's something that's not
something's
adding
missing.
up. Yeah, something's not
missing.
adding up. Something's not adding up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm open to the idea.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no.
At the same time,
this story, there's a lot of. You could tell there's a lot of holes. There are a lot of holes that are not being fully said.
It's like,
and they definitely won't come out. But it's like that's a weird kind of.
The one thing I don't agree with it is the judge giving a hug.
Bruh, everybody was giving a hug.
I don't agree with the judge giving the hug
it's
too
crazy.
much because it's like, whoa, what's this about? Like,
it's a cop. It's the way, especially the way they treat cops.
You cannot look at that person as a cop. As a judge, you are the judge.
They don't never do that.
Nah,
they don't never do that. They see a cop. You see a cop.
I've never heard or seen any judge give a hug to any person they just pass judgment on.
They treat cops differently.
Yeah, it's way different.
They treat because if a judge gives a strong ruling on a cop, you know, it's a big deal. Like the cops speak out. The upper management of cops, the the sergeants and stuff like that. They speak on that publicly. They'll be quick to go to the news and say, oh, the law enforcement were treated unjust for trying to protect for trying to protect people. They're quick to say stuff like that.
Do you think
the judges know that?
Do you think if it would have been like a man shooting a woman in an apartment, no matter the color, had this been a different outcome?
Hell yeah,
absolutely. I'm almost sure. Yeah, I'm almost sure.
He would have done.
So you think that gender?
He would have did time.
It played a role. Absolutely.
It plays a role in the outcome.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, subconsciously we all kind of.
We all
do that.
We feel more sorrow. We feel a little more passionate.
Yeah, when it's a woman,
more
it's
passive.
like,
when it's a woman on trial.
Yeah.
I just want to know again, not to beat a dead horse, but how drunk do you have to be to walk into another person's apartment? And be
Listen, I've had some bad nights. So when it comes to drinking, I've had some nights that I'm not proud of.
So you randomly walk into people's rooms like, I'm in the wrong room.
No, when did I put that couch there?
Here's the thing about y'all have been drunk before, but the thing about drinking is sometimes you can drink to a point where you wake up the next day and you're like, I did what?
How did I get here?
I did what? I said what?
Right.
I did what?
No.
I went there.
I'm not proud
I did
of
that.
Listen, yeah. I'm
those
not proud
things
of those moments,
can happen, but for a cop to accidentally you got into a whole other apartment,
bruh.
That brings up causes to pause. Definitely.
I'm just saying,
But back, let's backtrack on the whole gender thing.
Okay.
Have you guys taken any sexual harassment courses recently?
It was mandatory, bro.
Yes.
Oh, at your job, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was mandatory.
Okay. I heard I believe I heard it's like I don't know if it's citywide or worldwide.
Nah, it's
you have to take a sexual harassment course, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you actually took the course seriously and then just click next, but there was some new updated information within that sexual harassment course.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with the term cisgender? It's pretty new to me, but I feel like it's something that we should address.
I did hear about that. But elaborate. Go ahead.
Okay, so someone that's cisgender is, excuse me, someone that identifies their gender with the genitals that they were born with.
I like the way you put that, genitals. Go ahead, please.
Yes. So let's say, for instance, I'm a man, and I was born with a penis, and I identify myself as a male, right? Just like if Pablo was a woman, and he was born with a vagina, like
how do you identify yourself?
I'm a man.
You're a man?
I would never call myself a cisgender. First of all, let's not get it twisted.
I'm just asking. Asking the question of how you identify yourself is a real thing now.
Right,
so listen, you
Pablo,
gotta be very
how
careful.
do you identify yourself?
I'm a man.
Yeah.
Masculine.
Thank you.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm a man.
This is the society we're growing up in.
No, yeah.
Where the world is changing.
It shows you how how far things have
evolved.
Evolved is the right word, because I was gonna say another word. I was gonna say deteriorated.
Nah, whoa.
I said it. No, bruh.
Evolve, bro. Evolve. It's changing.
Listen.
If there's one thing in life,
speak on it, King. Speak on it. Go ahead. You can get your shit off.
Nothing is ever constant.
Nope.
Bruh, I can't. I'm gonna be
what's promised tomorrow is always change. Change is the only thing that ever happens.
So, but is it a change for the better, or is it a change for the worse? No, change has to go in a certain direction.
People's minds are, as time goes on, we are. What's happening is our options are growing. Our options are growing in everything, whether it's your phone, whether it's your job, whether
it's your gender.
It's your well, serious? No, yes, because that's how
you're gonna put that on the same.
I am. And this is how. If a woman wakes up one day and she doesn't identify herself as a woman, and she chooses to be a man,
I have to address her as really?
Because that's what she identifies herself as. So what are you gonna say? No, you're not.
I'm gonna say absolutely no, you're not. I'm gonna say I'm so sorry, miss, but no, you're not a man. Okay.
All right.
Let's stop. I hear you.
I'm gonna hit the top buzzer and say maybe this is a generational thing. You know.
Yeah, because I'm definitely listen.
You come. It doesn't matter your race. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter your color. It doesn't matter anything. But if your generation has been raised and taught a certain type of way, you're gonna follow that as an adult.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hold on.
Same way as racism has progressed and you know.
So you're gonna tell me, right? You see a woman who is clearly a woman, and you go over and you say, "Hey, how you doing? What's your name?" And she gives you a male name. I don't know. My name is Manuel, right? And you're like, "Wow, you don't look like a Manuel."
No, you would say that. You would say that.
I wouldn't say that, but I would think it. Absolutely.
No, but that's my whole thing, and right? You wouldn't say it. You wouldn't say it because if you met a girl. If you were in the grocery store, right?
Hit him with it.
If you in the grocery,
hit him with it.
If you in the grocery store,
hit him with it.
I take it personal.
Hit him.
If you went back,
take it personal?
If you went back to high school, right? If you seen somebody from when you went in high school,
okay,
and it was a girl, and you see them now,
right?
And they say, "Hey," and you go, "Hey, Danielle," and she goes, "I'm no longer Danielle. I'm John." She's John.
No,
you can't say
not.
nah, you're still Danielle. No, she's John. That's what she chooses. You can't fight with somebody and be like,
serious?
yo, you're Danielle. Like, what you mean? Like, nah, you Danielle. You can't say that. You
why can't you respect someone's
because I'm white
choice?
Now. How about that? I'm white.
All right, you white. You
want to be white? Let's talk about Eminem. He thinks,
No, he doesn't. We don't know what he thinks.
He knows he's white. He's a white Caucasian male.
You're wilding right now. Listen to me. See, this is what I'm saying.
Does he not act within the black culture?
Hold on.
Come on.
But he knows he's white, though. That's different.
Come on. Like,
that's
you
different.
can't.
That's different only because he knows he's white. But what you're saying, you can't just say, like, oh, I'm a whole different nationality. That's different. So that's why I draw the line.
So wait a minute. You draw the line in nationality.
Yes.
But as sex,
why can't we all be humans?
As gender, you draw the.
Why can't we all be
I can
humans?
be whatever gender I want.
It's different.
It's not.
It's different.
You guys are crazy.
Nah, it's different.
I'm sorry.
No, I see what you're saying. That's a good point.
Because I took the course and I passed, so let me be easy. But listen,
what
bro.
makes you think we didn't pass?
You skimmed through the course. You didn't go through the
course.
course.
No, you guys just hit next.
You skimmed.
I can tell.
You skimmed through the course.
You didn't know what cisgender was.
Listen, bro, I did. I wanted you to elaborate so you can sound.
I elaborated.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
And it still doesn't make sense.
So you are a cisgender.
Listen, brother. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. I don't care. See, again,
To all the viewers out there, please DM us. Please comment. Please let us know how you guys feel about genders and how
your opinion doesn't matter though. Keep that in mind.
It really doesn't. But I still want to know.
Ours.
I would love to know.
Your opinion doesn't matter.
Yes.
Follow us on Twitter as well.
Yes, your opinion doesn't matter.
We're on IG as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But can we? This is a topic I really want to get on.
I'm ready for it.
I'm ready.
Batman.
Oh,
we really got to talk about this.
Comic-Con, because Comic-Con is going on.
Comic-Con is going on right now.
It's right now.
Let me explain something to you guys. Batman is the greatest superhero.
I agree, 1,000%. 1,000%.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into this.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up.
Batman's not a superhero.
Okay.
Batman is not a superhero. It's not a superhero.
Yo, Pablo, should we remove this guy?
Batman is not a superhero.
Let's get this guy out of here.
He is a man that has money who runs around in a suit helping people in need. He's not a superhero.
Let me explain something to you.
Superman is a superhero.
No, he's not.
You want to know why? Because he has
he
superpowers. He can throw a building. He can pick up this building that we're in.
He
has laser vision. He's fast. He's as fast or faster than the Flash.
Right.
He cannot get hit by a bullet. If Batman came in here right now, right, he would beat all of us up. But there's a good chance if we hold him down, we could get him. We could get him.
I doubt it.
You could get Batman. You could get him. You could get him.
Listen.
He needs stuff. If Bruce Wayne walks in here, we could beat up Bruce Wayne.
We can't.
We could beat up Bruce Wayne.
We
can't beat up Batman with all his stuff on. But Bruce Wayne?
Nah,
we're taking Bruce Wayne down. Bruce Wayne is scared of the Bronx.
Let me explain.
Bruce Wayne is scared of the Bronx.
Actually, Gotham was based off the Bronx.
I believe it.
I believe that as well.
I believe it.
It's a dark place.
I believe it.
I kind of believe that. No, but my point is, listen. You're wilding with that. I'm gonna tell you why, right?
Super wilding.
There's
Batman
nothing.
is definitely a superhero.
Listen, and not only that, but there's nothing.
He has arthritis.
Whoa,
he has arthritis. He's a human.
Bugging.
Think about all the stuff that we do. That's what he does. Could you imagine that? He does.
Nah,
if Batman swings too hard, his shoulder could come out.
Not
and
really.
The fight's over.
You know he's in peak human condition.
He is a 30-something-year-old man.
Peak. No, you're not. You're missing the point. Peak. Yeah, exactly.
Peak. How old is Batman?
Hold on. What you
because he's a human.
Listen, now you're wilding. Listen to me. Listen,
human.
It's a comic book, bruh. Like he doesn't have an age.
He does have an age.
He does not have an age.
That's why there's Batman Beyond. That's why there in the comics there's other Batman because Batman gets old.
So Superman doesn't get old. So Superman's not getting older.
He's from Krypton.
Listen, and if I have a piece of kryptonite, I will whoop his behind.
How you getting kryptonite?
Let me explain something.
How you getting kryptonite?
At the end of the day, everybody has a weakness.
Out of Batman's
everybody has a
belt.
weakness.
Exactly, and Batman has no weakness.
Batman is a human being.
No weakness.
Okay, all right. If Bruce Wayne ran into Superman,
this isn't.
He has to go. Hold on. Let me go get ready, and then I'm gonna come back and see you.
Do you realize that he has everything he needs?
You're talking about being.
He does not have everything.
You're talking about being superhuman.
It can jam.
And being a superhero.
It can jam.
You're talking about being superhuman and being a superhero.
Speak on it, Josh. See, this is why I rock
Batman.
with Josh.
There are specific fights that Batman can't get into. If the Avengers, all right, if Thanos came to Earth, Batman got to look around and be like,
"It's
all right, I gotta go call the Avengers. There's nothing I could do with Thanos.
First of all,
there's nothing DC Batman could.
So what? Thanos would have come to DC universe.
Who's stopping Superman? Well, who's on Superman level?
Is Spider-Man a superhero?
Batman.
Is Spider-Man a superhero?
Spider-Man is he's super strong though. He can do things. He can pick up cars. He has super strength. Batman is Batman. Boy. Batman got a podcast.
Batman is the greatest superhero.
Batman could beat Spider-Man though.
Batman
could beat Spider-Man.
Cannot be Spider-Man. Spider-Man has spider senses.
Oh my God,
Spider-Man has spider senses.
Who is this
Batman?
guy?
Batman has to see it coming. Like
I'm sorry.
He can't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a man from Staten Island wearing a socks hat. Would you believe this guy? I personally wouldn't.
I like the colors.
Oh, okay.
I like the colors. It's a dope hat.
Let me explain something to you.
It's a hat thing.
Let me explain something to you. Every superhero, you can take something away from them, and then they rendered the fight is taken out of them.
Batman is like Daredevil.
What?
Batman is like Daredevil.
No, he would beat up Daredevil because Daredevil can't
see. They both be getting beat up.
No.
Daredevil ain't no superhero either.
What?
Daredevil just be running around getting beat up. He gets beat up by anybody.
By mobsters?
Yo, he gets beat up by security guards. He gets beat up by the bouncers. He gets beat up. Same thing with Batman.
Nah,
listen, there are specific people that Batman can't even.
Stop saying that.
If Batman saw Thor, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? There's nothing Batman can do with Thor. So nothing. He's getting beat up.
What's your favorite superhero then?
Exactly.
My favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean, you're gonna say something
no. Who
corny.
I think is I'm gonna say the Flash. No, Flash is my personal favorite. I always thought it was dope to be super fast.
If he got hit by lightning again, he'd be a regular guy.
If he gets hit by lightning again, of course,
yeah,
of course. But he has a superpower though. He has super speed. If Batman wanted to catch Flash, how would Batman catch Flash?
He can't run in the rain
with a rope.
Flash cannot run in the rain.
Put a rope from one end to the other, and he would trip. Boop.
That's not.
Oh, I like that, Josh.
That's not what's gonna happen.
Josh, we're here.
We're
here. There you go. All you gotta do is trip Flash, and he's all scraped
up. He's
done.
He's
all scraped up. And that's it. He'll break an arm. He'll break a leg.
So I saw Bruce Wayne's name in Hand and Foot. He was getting.
I don't know what a Hand and Foot is.
Yeah, I don't know what a Hand and Foot is either. I don't know. You know, it's you got an ACL?
Man. Well, yes. He's a human being. He's a human being. He has problems.
You're talking about surgery situations.
He pays tickets.
Listen,
he pays tickets. He's a regular guy. He's a human.
He pays tickets.
He pays tickets. He's a regular human. Tickets. He has female problems.
What?
He's a regular person.
What do you mean female problems?
He has female problems. He has emotional problems.
He's a billionaire philanthropist playboy. You forgot that part?
Bruce Wayne.
Listen, let me explain something to you.
He's preparing for retirement.
Let's segue into Joker though. Let's get off it. Let's get
I haven't
off
seen the
Batman.
movie yet. We got to see the movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
But the Joker is within the Batman world, right?
Absolutely.
All right then. So
Batman was better
Let's show a
than
little
the
respect. Let's
He's
show a little respect.
The greatest.
out here.
He's the greatest villain. I
Who?
give that to him.
But
Cool.
Batman's not the greatest superhero, but he has the
What?
greatest villain who he thwarts
Which
every
he
time.
introduced
Are you
into
kidding
the
me?
world.
You know what Superman would do to Joker?
What?
Superman would pick
said, "What?"
Superman would pick Joker up and throw him on the other side of throw him to the other side of the world, run there and catch him. Because Superman doesn't like killing people.
Because Superman doesn't like, or Batman doesn't like killing people.
Superman don't like killing people either.
Have
No?
y'all seen the Joker movie?
Nah, I haven't.
No, not yet. Oh.
Did you go to watch it, Meech? No.
I have not. I have to go see it. I'm probably gonna go see it today.
I will say the preview looks like it was kind of placed in the Bronx. You know those steps? He's
Here
like,
we go with the Bronx stuff.
he looks like
Jesus.
he's coming down the Bronx steps. Like,
bro, everything got to be revolved around the Bronx. You moved out of the Bronx, bro.
I did.
So then what? Listen.
Why did you
what's
move out the Bronx?
Yeah, why did you move out the Bronx?
Oh,
Let's
let's
get
talk
into
about
it.
this.
Let's talk about it. Yeah.
I had to better myself.
So the Bronx is bad. That you had to better yourself and leave the
In
Bronx.
theory, yes.
Wow.
I agree to that.
You agree to
There
that?
are parts of the Bronx that are nice, and there's parts of the Bronx that was bad. I grew up in a slightly badder part of the Bronx.
Okay. And so you had to get out of there.
I mean, I didn't have to. It wasn't
it
like,
sounds
oh,
like
they
you
looking
ran out
after.
of
They
it.
looking.
So nobody
nah.
forced him to get out the
No,
Bronx.
yeah, not like you, Pop. They forced you to stay in Brooklyn.
Nah, I love Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what
I
they told you.
love Brooklyn.
Who's paying you to say
Let me
that?
say- let me tell you something.
Who's paying you? Nicki Minaj's
There was
boyfriend?
a time we were looking into buying. No, I'm telling you, we were looking into buying homes, right?
I'm sure. They didn't let
when
you buy
we
one?
went when we went to
Yeah.
that area, it seemed like Queens, and I was very disheartened. And I was like,
Here
"Excuse
we
me,
go with
sir."
the Queens Brooklyn
And
story.
I'm telling you,
Okay,
the story.
all
It's a
right,
real
yo.
story. And I was like, "Is this still Brooklyn?" And he said yes, and I said, "Oh, because I'm not moving out of Brooklyn."
You're corny.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth.
That's a corny statement.
It's the truth.
That's
It's
cor-
the truth. It's
It's
the
a
truth.
truthfully
If you really
corny
love where you're
statement.
from, you're gonna stay there. You're still in Staten Island, am I correct?
I am.
Okay, all right.
Because
Why? Oh, there's a because.
I've gotten used to Staten Island.
That's terrible to
But
say.
I must say,
So
say,
the smell of garbage.
I must
you're
say-
used to it.
Ooh,
there's one island that is dedicated.
that sounds funky.
That there is one side of the island that
One
has
side.
that
he
has
got the funk.
that
Hey,
has
He's
that,
like,
gotta have that funk.
I don't even smell it no more.
that has the great responsibility of cleaning up y'all garbage.
Who's y'all?
Imagine if you didn't have a garbage can. You know how trash that would be.
Staten Island
No
is
pun.
terrible.
No pun, by the way. What?
You act like you work for sanitation.
Yo, for real.
Listen, we do a
What?
huge
Is that
service
what that
to y'all.
S on your hat
All right?
stands for?
We about
Listen,
to
I
give
don't
y'all-
think you welcomed it. I think it was
Socks.
thrust upon you guys. Like, listen, you guys
What?
are taking out garbage, all
No,
right?
no.
That's how it
It's a
went.
great responsibility.
It's terrible.
It's a
out
great
there.
responsibility. We take Batman's garbage too.
You take
We take Batman's garbage too.
Hey, Gotham. Said this.
Hey,
You're crazy.
all right.
That was
So-
good. That was good. That was good.
That was
I like
pretty
that one. I
cool.
like that
That's
one.
pretty
I like
cool.
that one.
That's pretty
So,
cool. Talk.
do y'all think that women really believe in equal rights?
Excuse me?
Do y'all believe?
What?
Do you think that women really believe in equal rights? I say that to say this.
Please.
For the most part, most women want men to take care of them,
Open doors.
open doors. You
Pull
know,
out
they would
chairs.
like you to make more. So if they would like to, they could relax a little bit,
Right.
Okay.
and you take care of the.
Are you questioning if chivalry is dead?
a little
Eloquently
bit.
put.
Yeah,
Thank you.
a little bit, because I just feel like a woman kind of wants to. They you know they want to be able to hold their own, but they also want a man to be able to take care of them. They would like for their male partner to make more than them, right? They would like that. They kind of see it
Not
as
Kylie
that
Jenner.
way. Well, that's different. She.
You see, this is what I'm saying. You can't put them all in a bubble, bro.
I don't really put them
You
all
trying to
in the
put people
bubble.
in boxes? Right
That's
now?
what it is. That's
put-
what
you
you're trying to
people in a
do.
box?
It's
That's terrible.
80-20.
80-20.
80-20.
No, you gotta
No,
even that
80-20.
out
No,
a little
80.
bit.
I think 80% of women want to be taken care of, and the other 20%, like, nah.
Nah,
we'll
I
do it.
can't agree
Kylie's
with
in that 20.
I can't.
That's
20?
bad percentages.
Yeah,
man.
I
That's
think
great
that's really
percentages.
bad.
I don't know.
It's more 60-40 if anything.
If we went outside and we asked 10 women if they wanted to be taken care of, 7 are going to say yes.
Nah, you're bugging.
Absolutely.
You're bugging.
You're crazy.
You're bugging.
7 out of 10. If we went outside and we were like, excuse me, man, would you like to be taken care
maybe
of by a man?
maybe more than
And she'd
half.
be like,
Yes.
Maybe more than half.
That's why I said 60-40.
7.
I like 60-40.
I
I like
think
80-20.
Nah, you're bugging.
I like 80-20.
Nah, that's rough.
Listen, women have done a lot
We're in a
to try
different-
to be viewed.
we're in a different
equally.
day and
No,
age
I,
right
will,
now.
I am not saying they're not.
No, it sounds like
I
you're
will
saying
never
that.
say that they're not.
That's
I
what
will
it sounds
never
like.
ever say that they're not. Please do not get that messed up.
Oh boy.
Please do not get that messed
I
up.
don't know.
But 80-20.
Follow
20%.
him on @feelinggodly.
Hey.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All you women
listen, you know
who are
what?
offended.
Please comment your opinion. Please comment your opinion doesn't matter to let us know.
Hashtag your opinion doesn't matter.
80-20.
never matters.
Hashtag 80-20. Hashtag 80-20 if you feel that 80% of
Hashtag
women.
60-40.
Oh,
Hashtag
boy.
80-20.
Hashtag
Oh boy.
Is that
60.
Is that your percentage
40.
too? 60-40?
I'm going with 60-40. Absolutely.
60-40, I agree.
Absolutely.
It's 80-20.
Absolutely.
It's 80-20.
Nah, you're bugging. No, you're bugging. You're bugging.
Segway?
Yeah.
Segue?
Segway. Speaking of segways, have you ever even been on a Segway before?
Oh.
No, I don't do that.
You don't do that.
I don't do
Yeah.
that.
What are you talking about segways?
I don't do it.
You can't talk about Segway if you've never been on a Segway.
I've never been on this one.
I tried it one time. It's a little bit hard.
No, you know what I find amazing?
What?
Like in the city, I'm coming to the city a lot more, and I'm seeing like like a lot of people skateboards. Like skateboards is
Right.
very very like.
So you seen the electric skateboards?
Yo.
Where like people are like with the little controller.
Yeah,
like,
I
zipping and
can't.
zapping.
I don't trust myself enough to really get on the skateboard and go through traffic. That's like death defying.
So do you trust yourself to say that Batman's not a real superhero?
Batman is not a superhero.
You're bugging.
He has arthritis. There's mad stuff wrong with him.
I'm saying you just say you don't trust yourself. So
Batman
Yo,
gets
you know that
man.
Batman.
gets the flu. He could be fighting.
You think other superheroes don't get sick?
Yes.
Yo,
Did y'all see
The
the
other
Bat-
superheroes don't get sick?
No, they
Nah.
don't. Superman doesn't get sick. Did you see Batman? Did you see the Batman movie when he went to go see Lucius and he said, "I need a suit," and he said, "How's it do against dogs?" He was getting bit by dogs and it was an issue.
Let me
He had to
explain
get a
something.
suit so he had more flexibility because he couldn't move right.
Everything in his
He's a
utility. You know
human.
he has everything in his utility belt.
He does not have everything.
He does.
He doesn't.
He can beat up Superman.
He has
Did
he
you-
has
did you
smoke. He has smoke that he throws down and runs away. Before,
Listen, did you
before it
did you
closes.
watch Superman versus Batman?
And Superman let him live the first time.
he didn't let him live.
Superman was in the air. He crashed his Batmobile,
He was-
and then Batman got out the car. And he said, "Do you bleed?" Superman said, "This is your last one to get out of it." Superman could have killed him right there. He let him
But
live.
what happened after that?
Batman went, did his homework, came back 2 weeks later. Came back
How
2
do you
weeks,
know it was
3
2
weeks
weeks
later.
later? It
Because
wasn't
it was
that
a
long.
long time. He had
No,
to
he
get the
beat him up.
kryptonite. Nah,
He beat him up.
nah.
He beat him up.
Yo, switching gears.
Talk to.
It's Oktoberfest.
You dressing up?
Dressing. I said
Just
Oktoberfest.
not Comic Con.
I didn't say Comic Con or Halloween.
No, for Halloween, October.
It's Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest. It's German.
Wow, he has no idea.
Oktoberfest.
He has no
man.
idea what you're
It's like
talking about.
Mac question marks.
Yeah, look at him. You see him dancing.
So y'all not dressing up for Halloween?
Whoa, no.
What?
Let's go back. Let's backtrack. I said Oktoberfest, bro.
Yeah. What do you?
Halloween, not yet.
Wow.
Not yet. We getting there.
I'm thinking.
Oktoberfest is like a 2-week festival or 2-week event of
Where they
like
drink.
drinking and like
Yeah, it's a lot of drinking.
different bars have
Mhm.
specials for drinking and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Y'all want to do something?
No, you guys look like you fighting bars.
What? Nah, I'm not. I'm
No,
I'm
no.
talking.
I'm very passive.
Nah, I'm talkative, but I'm a good
Yeah,
talkative.
it says Vin Diesel stunt double.
No, listen. Let me explain something to you. You guys look like you get upset at bars, and like I'm here with you, right? I got your back. Yeah,
They get in your ear.
Yeah. He
Whatever goes down is going down.
Yeah, he's like, yo, let me know. Is he looking at us?
I'm saying like if
chilling.
we in a place and someone looks at you funny, you feel some type of way. You tell me.
Here we go.
I got your back. That's
Here
what
we
he's
go.
saying.
Don't get it twisted. Like
Here we go. That's that BX.
nah. It's not.
That's that BX.
Actually, that's
I
that
could be
Brooklyn.
I fight lions.
That's that Brooklyn.
I could be from Ohio.
Whoa.
You heard Casanova's new song?
Oh,
So Brooklyn.
Yo, he's
that
a
shit's
monster.
nice. That
He's a
shit's
he's a
nice.
monster. But being drunk, I'm just talkative. If I went to a bar with y'all, I'm
You
cool.
make friends.
what's your
I
craziest
do.
drunk story?
Hey.
Hey,
Jesus
let's
Christ.
talk about. Let's jump into that. Yo.
Jesus Christ.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I know everybody
I
got a
don't
drunk
have a-
story.
I don't have a-
Everybody got
No,
a drunk
I-
story.
I don't have
Yeah.
a craziest. I don't have
No.
I don't
Let's
have
hear.
a
Let's hear.
craziest-
Let's hear a drunk story.
You want to hear a drunk story?
Let's hear it. I feel like Pablo, a man with many years of experience within the game.
This is true. I have a couple of years on you guys, and I have been drunk a lot longer than you guys.
I'm saying within the 80s and stuff. Like I was like a baby. You were like getting drunk and
Those
stuff.
are the real times.
In the 80s, I wasn't getting drunk. You're pushing it. But in the
You were selling
90s,
crack?
whoa.
Those were the New Jack
What's the
City
statute of
times.
limitations?
I'm
Those
saying,
were the
like,
New Jack City times.
in
You
the
good?
90s,
You safe? You safe?
In the 90s,
Did you know G Money?
You in a safe zone?
All right, let me think.
Did you know G Money?
Did you audition for New Jack City?
No, I didn't.
Did you hear that New Jack City? They trying to make a remake.
Disgusting.
I don't agree with that.
Listen, let me tell you
Disgusting.
something.
They
I don't agree with
shouldn't. They're gonna have Michael B. Jordan playing Nino Brown.
Anything they're making. See, that's the thing, right? That you guys, and I'm gonna say you guys, because I'm from an older generation.
I'm from your generation.
You guys have no new ideas. No, you're not. Don't think I.
What's new ideas? What?
You guys have to rehash, even the way you guys dress. Think about it. Even right now, right?
You're
it's funny.
bugging.
I was looking at it, and
You're
that was
bugging.
one of the things I wanted to touch on.
You think
Hold on. You know
sorry.
that
Yeah.
Will Smith is coming out with a Fresh Prince clothing line. Yeah.
A Fresh Prince clothing line, as he should.
As he should.
There's nothing wrong with that.
What's wrong with that?
Neither one of you ever watched this show.
What?
No.
Whoa.
Allow me to finish. You watched it in syndication.
Your opinion does not matter.
No,
It does.
No,
Your opinion does
you're-
not matter.
You were alive for the
Original?
originals. Yes, that's what you're saying.
So you're watching reruns.
Do you think his
We had
opinion
no
matters
choice.
at the moment right
My
now?
opinion
I don't think it does
absolutely
not matter
matters.
at all.
Thank you very
He's
much.
wildin'.
Hashtag your opinion doesn't matter.
Hashtag his opinion does not matter.
You don't think that?
No.
You guys never watched original
You're
episodes.
bug-
No,
Okay.
of course we couldn't watch that. Well, no, I couldn't watch. I was born in '93. I couldn't.
I was born in
couldn't-
'89.
They
I
were
couldn't-
sending
Get
you
at
to
me.
bed.
He could've.
They were
I
sending
was
you.
like, he could've.
You were going. To
I was
do
3
your
or 4
homework.
years old watching
But-
Fresh Prince.
Go do your homework,
But
Josh.
when I
When
was
did it first come out?
I don't know the year.
Oh, so
I'm
you
not
tell me to
gonna
do my
lie.
homework. You don't even got the material.
Oh, he's angry.
Nah, it had to be the '90s. But nah, growing up,
When was the first Fresh Prince of Bel-Air
Yeah, you
aired?
took your time because you don't want to stop.
No, I want to
Here we go.
elaborate.
He's gonna
and
check it out right now.
I want to articulate myself.
Let me explain something to you.
for you
Let
to
me explain
answer
something.
myself
I'm telling
in a coherent manner,
Listen
so
to
that
me.
you can provide
You were a baby.
a sufficient
You were
answer.
a baby. You were still
no,
watching
I'm asking you.
Rugrats.
I'm asking you a real
You were watching Rugrats.
Rugrats. That's in the 2000s. What are you talking about?
I'm telling you what I'm saying.
Come on, Papa.
September 10th, 1990 is when the first season.
How
came
old were
out.
you in 1990?
I was 11 years old.
You were not watching.
I was 11
Fresh
years
Prince
old.
of-
I was
you were
watching
not,
Fresh Prince.
You were not.
All right.
You were going to bed. It was past your bedtime.
Yeah, all right.
You had to get up
Yeah,
early because
all
you
right.
had a test on Monday. Stop.
You said
it.
what? 1990?
Exactly.
Oh,
You
I was
were-
actually 2 years old. I thought you said 99. My bad.
Look,
You know what? This is
I
what
grew-
I love.
I-
This is what I love that we have a fact finder in our midst.
Absolutely.
So my point is this: you guys
What-
rehash everything that
What
we
holding
did.
cell were you in 1990?
Oh,
Oh.
I was.
I said
was
holding
not, I
cell.
was not in a holding cell.
I said
sir.
he's searching for the answer.
No, I was not in a holding cell.
but I was close.
No. But I had friends in holding cells. I'll tell you that. No, but my point is, seriously, all jokes aside, it's like if you notice, everything gets rehashed. Even a lot of the movies.
History repeats itself.
No, it's not that. It's just that we were from a great era.
That's arguable.
It's not arguable. You guys are not
What
original.
do you consider yourself coming from a great era, though? Let's talk about
the
generations.
90s. The 90s was my era.
No. But there are things that we have.
Neither one of you.
I grew up within the 90s. So
All right.
you can't say that's
Both
not.
of you own a pair of Jordans. Have you ever watched Jordan playing an
Live?
actual
Yes.
NBA
Live?
game?
Yes.
You're a liar.
Live.
Yes.
Live,
What are you
yes.
talking about?
Your
No, live.
opinion
Yes.
doesn't matter.
94,
No,
95,
I remember.
96.
I remember.
You were 4 years old. You didn't know what.
No.
I was like,
going
oh,
on.
Jordan.
No, you couldn't.
I was
speak.
in it. I was
I
watching
remember.
it.
I think it was the 2000.
Stop
I want to
it.
say
Stop
2000.
it.
No. First of all, I used to watch him play on the Wizards. That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
No, it doesn't
That-
count.
why
I
would
saw
you
him
bring
play
that
on the
up?
Wizards.
Yeah, that was terrible.
But I saw him play.
That's
I
doodle.
saw Jordan play. I didn't. Even though that was a
you know
later
what's
Jordan,
funny?
I saw Jordan play.
Ironically explains his baseball cap. He played for the Sox.
So let me ask you guys a
Oh,
question.
no,
So
I
you
don't
guys
know.
would go, you guys would go out and buy Fresh Prince of Bel-Air attire, right?
I wouldn't.
You
for
would.
Halloween.
I wouldn't because
For Halloween.
yeah, for like a 90s.
So you don't think it makes sense that
Like a 90s
he's launching a
90s.
label?
No, there are people
based
who,
on
there
that.
are people, especially in the city, there are people who dress 90s every single day of the year. So that's for them.
When you wear a pair of Jordans, you're dressing 90s.
That's a reach.
Bruh.
That's a reach.
Bugging.
I understand what you're saying, but that's a reach.
Bugging.
That's a reach.
You
That's
never
a reach.
watched him play.
Okay.
The whole point of getting a pair of Jordans was because he was playing in them.
No.
Do you even wear Jordans?
No. People who wear Jordans.
Do you even wear Jordans?
You know what? Honestly,
do you even wear Jordans? You
I'm
can't
gonna
even make that argument if you don't even wear Jordans.
I gotta see something right
Come
now.
on, Chief.
I do wear Jordans.
Come on, Chief.
I do wear Jordans.
Yeah, Jordan socks maybe. Jordan t-shirt. I don't know. Jordan.
Look at you. You were 4 years old, buddy.
Come on, man.
You had no clue. That's what I'm saying. It's a thing that nothing new is. Everything is being rehashed.
Tinker Hatfield is a designer of Jordans. I can honestly say, straight face, real shit. The Jordans are the best design sneakers.
So why don't you wear
that have came out
you
since
guys,
the Jordan. The ones, the twos, the threes,
argue,
the fours, the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
But yet you guys want to argue that LeBron James is a better basketball player than Jordan.
I can make that argument.
So then wear his sneakers.
I can make that argument.
His sneakers.
This is where I'm on the fence.
Wear his sneakers then.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna pump the brakes.
I'm
gonna pump the brakes.
He doesn't watch basketball.
I do watch basketball. Number one. Number two.
He doesn't watch basketball.
Jordan is better than LeBron.
You're bugging. You are bugging.
Oh, so you think otherwise then?
Listen.
I can make an argument for both.
You know how you're bugging?
I have my LeBron argument.
This is different opponents. This is a different era. People during Jordan's time were way more aggressive.
Hell, listen, but that doesn't mean that you're better.
And exactly, he excelled during that. LeBron would never be able to survive in the 90s playing basketball.
LeBron James is 6'8", 250.
He's soft.
Okay, I'll put it to you like this.
He's soft.
The tough guys of the 90s.
Tissue paper.
The tough guys of the 90s.
Wet tissue
Charmin.
paper.
You said, oh my
Charmin.
God.
Wet toilet paper.
Scott.
Jordan was, hold up. I could pull it up right now.
I don't care what you pull
Charmin,
up, buddy.
Scott.
I was there.
Jordan was what?
I was there.
Hold up.
I watched both of them play.
No.
LeBron is soft.
We're not going to do this.
Tissue paper. You hear what I'm saying to you?
Let's wipe that.
Buddy, whose side are you on? I'm confused. I'm sorry.
Yo.
No, whose side
Michael Jordan was He's 216.
I said Jordan.
Michael Jordan was 216.
You asking me what side I'm on?
He's 216.
What side are you on?
Listen.
Michael Jordan was 216.
Who cares?
And that was a more aggressive area. That was a more aggressive time of play.
LeBron wouldn't have survived
was
against the Pistons. The bad boys, Pistons, he would have never survived. He'd have been crying.
No, according to y'all,
he'd have got migraines.
According to y'all, back then they weren't allowed to touch Jordan either.
That's a lie.
They said that he would go to the free throw line if you breathed on Jordan.
That's a lie.
This is what
you know.
there's
videos.
They created Michael Jordan rules.
Bruh.
They created Jordan rules.
Theory.
I didn't get that from me. I got that from y'all. They actually created Jordan
LeBron
rules.
would have never survived. Are you kidding me?
LeBron would have been LeBron. LeBron would have been LeBron.
He would not.
LeBron would have been LeBron.
He's soft.
Oh, stop!
You kidding me?
Oh,
that
in their prime.
It.
In their prime. In their prime.
Stop it.
All that
in
big
their
body
prime.
for nothing.
I want to know in their
Rodman
prime.
would have beat him up.
In their prime, who do you think? One-on-one.
Braun would have shouldered him. You're too small.
Let me ask you guys.
6'8", 250. He's a monster.
Let me ask you guys.
He's a monster.
I got a question. In their prime. In their prime.
Go ahead.
Like prime of prime.
You're bugging.
Jordan versus LeBron.
Jordan whoops.
One-on-one.
LeBron's too big. That's not fair.
I just asked a simple question.
LeBron's too big.
I just asked a simple question.
Yeah.
He don't got heart.
LeBron. He's too big.
It's not about the size. It's about the heart.
It's basketball.
You say
small.
LeBron.
You're bugging, bro.
Jordan couldn't shoot threes like that. That's a fact.
What?
He couldn't shoot threes like that.
You're
He's a
bugging.
career. Yo, I got this. I could pull him up in front. Look, I love basketball. I love basketball. Hold up.
So why you so trash?
Come on. I'm nice. I can give it to everybody on this podcast.
Easy killer.
Yo, he's a 32.
I'd have elbowed you.
Michael Jordan's 3-point percentage is 32%. That's horrible. But he was a great mid-range shooter. He can go to the basket whenever he wanted to. That was his game. LeBron could shoot threes with the best of them. LeBron could go to the basket with Michael Jordan. He probably jumps just as high. Like, it's the same thing. LeBron is, look, one-on-one, you got to give it to LeBron. That's not even.
You're bugging.
That's not even the.
You're bugging.
Look at the players of today. There's 7-footers who are pulling up threes up. You couldn't do that back then.
With that in mind, right? With that in mind, the differences of eras. How do you guys feel about older gentlemen trying to still maintain their youth? And what I mean by that is dressing like the younger generation, using younger generation vernacular. Like, yeah, that was lit. Yeah, man, you got to take that on the hop. Things of that nature. How do you guys view that? I always wonder that because, see, I always said to myself, I would never, ever be that guy who tries to hold on and tries to still maintain. See, I'm going to, like, for instance, you question, like me, I'm going to stay within my era.
Right.
I'm going to always stay within
I don't see you with a Kango hat.
And
so.
Whoa, buddy. What are you talking about? My point is that you see how these young guys and they try to use certain words because, see, they're talking about that you got to learn some new words depending on your age. See, me, I'm going to use the slang that I came up with. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to try to use slang from the younger generation because, you know what? I think that that's for you guys. I think that when you do that, you become a buffoon. You become a laughing stock of the new generation. So I'm just curious, how do you guys view that? You know, you're a little older than Meech. I want to know what you guys think about that. Honestly.
I think it's a give and take.
Nah,
you know, it's no give and take. It's a give and take.
You sprinkle.
It's a little sprinkle.
Sprinkle?
It's a sprinkle.
No, you
can sprinkle it.
Okay, example.
You can dabble on the words that you use.
How old are you? If you don't want to say, you don't have to say.
Nah, I'm over 40.
You're over 40, all right?
What generation would you apply yourself to?
The 90s.
Jay-Z is 50 years old. Jay-Z is legit 50 years old.
Yeah. So I'm not quite 50, but I'm
so we're all from different generations.
This is and I think that's what gives our podcast an advantage over others, honestly.
Right.
Jay-Z uses
different generations, different
your
boroughs.
Opinion doesn't matter. Hashtag your opinion doesn't matter.
It never matters.
Yeah. IG, your opinion doesn't matter.
Jay-Z uses our lingo.
Does not matter.
Jay-Z talks like us. Jay-Z uses our lingo. Now he uses your lingo as well. No, he uses your lingo as well. But he definitely uses our lingo.
Jay-Z went to your high school, right?
You've been doing your research.
I'm saying.
George Westinghouse. Shout out to George Westinghouse.
But did he graduate?
Huh? Did he graduate?
What?
I think he had other things on his agenda. Christopher Wallace, aka Biggie Smalls.
Did he graduate?
Well. I don't think he did.
I think he said he dropped out. But
He probably did. You know who else was there?
Say Busta Rhymes.
Was there as well.
Here we go. But did he graduate?
I don't think.
I think
Busta Rhymes. No, he moved to Long Island. But the point is
let's move back to the topic.
I was raised around greats.
You raised around dropouts.
No, but what
whoa,
wow,
that was insulting.
Wow. But what I was saying,
what high school do you go to? I'm just curious.
Dare I say?
Please say.
I said Cardinal Hayes.
Oh, private school.
We played y'all football.
Huh?
We played y'all football. St. Peter's Boys High School.
Oh, you were in
Willie Colon.
You know what? You know what's interesting?
We got Willie Colon. We got a couple notable alumni.
You know what's interesting? That when you go to Catholic school, they never do certain tests. Like in public school,
here we go.
They check for ADD.
Here we go.
You know that?
The money takes that away.
Exactly. So you guys could very well have been growing up with learning deficiencies. I just want to put that out there.
Wow, that's what you took from that?
No, absolutely.
I wish I had a hater alert button.
No, listen.
Hater alert.
You guys probably were raised with certain red flags that were ignored. Because as long as that check kept coming in,
you sound like a hater a little bit.
I do.
Thank you.
A little bit. No, just a little. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want to throw that out there, but just a little bit.
So when you guys stare off into space with the Tweety birds around the head, that could be
talking about Tweety birds.
That could be ADD.
That's your hater alert.
Our minds go too fast.
No, that could be ADD.
Our minds go too fast.
No, that could be ADD. So
what happens is, in order for me to process what's going on, I gotta. Now I'm back.
All right, you're back now.
Now I'm back.
All right, please continue. But please.
No, but that's what I was saying. Jay-Z is a perfect example. He uses your slang and he uses our slang.
I don't think he does use your slang.
He definitely
uses
our
slang. I think he creates slang. That's the difference. He creates the wave.
No.
Can I use wave? Can I use wave?
No.
Can I?
No. Can you use wave? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he creates the wave.
He does not create the wave.
I'm just saying. I don't.
He meant the word.
You know, it's funny. It's funny because I always have been very mindful of that.
That's the last topic, guys. We gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, because I always watch things of that nature, and I watch people, and I say, wow. Like I saw this guy. He had a pair of jeans with all the NBA teams patches on.
How long ago was that?
Jesus Christ!
Yo, and I said to myself,
he must have been from Brooklyn, right?
He was
actually. I saw him. You know what's funny?
Brooklyn.
I saw him on the Grand Street train station on the A train. Shout out to Brooklyn. And I saw him and I said, look at this guy. So, those are things that I said, what, it's funny because certain individuals, they get caught up with trying to keep up. And I think that you should stay in your lane.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
No. We should stay in our lane. All right,
so you're talking about language.
Mm-hmm.
And does that transcend into fashion?
Absolutely.
So would you consider what you're wearing right now something from your era?
Absolutely.
I highly doubt that.
Nah, that's grown man attire.
If someone,
thank you.
Okay.
No. See,
no.
You don't come from the 70s where people were wearing tight, little crew neck sweaters.
So wait a minute.
You're not from the disco era.
My sweater's tight. Is that what you say?
It's a bit on the fitted side, I might say.
Oh boy.
One might say.
We're taking shots.
You're saying the 90s? The 90s. We were wearing 3X.
Yeah, wearing 3X.
Huh? What are you talking about?
That is very true.
Vin Diesel. Come on.
Vin Diesel. He's just throwing out names. That was
Vinny. Vinny. Come on, Vinny.
That was a two-piece.
Come on, Vin.
That was a two-piece.
Come on, Vin.
No, but what I'm saying, I think that everyone should stay in
the proverbial
lane.
Why do you both like to put people in boxes? Though?
Because here's what. No,
I'm confused with that. I see where y'all going.
No, you gotta. Okay, Fab.
Fab both like to put people in boxes.
Fab
I don't agree with that at all.
Fab is my favorite rapper.
What's up with that?
Fab is my favorite rapper. He's 40 plus. He dresses like me. He may dress a little younger than me.
That's different.
But
do you dress like Fab?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I dress like a person my age. But
I'm joking.
Fab, he uses the newest slang. He uses the old slang.
See, but
he dresses real young.
I think that's different though.
But it's okay.
He's not the average man though.
No,
he's an artist.
Not,
so they get certain passes. I'm talking about the average guy who gets on a train and he's like, "Yeah, son, you know what I'm saying?" And like you look at him and you're like, "Yo, bro, like take it easy. You got your grandson with you." You understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. I think that there are certain lanes.
But when you're from Brooklyn, that's the kind of the hardness that you walk around with.
I'm gonna say this one time.
Those are Brooklyn dudes.
You guys are not gonna keep taking shots in Brooklyn.
I'm saying.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you real everywhere you go. Everything you do,
I like how you.
Everything you do is real.
Even when we go to the Bronx
is authentic. Everything is authentic. Everything. You can't hide it. You can't. Know what I mean?
Like your sweater.
Yo, wait a minute.
Your opinion doesn't matter. Podcast.
It never matters.
It never matters. Please.
And neither does his sweater.
Tell a friend. Oh God. Whoa, tell a friend and tell a friend.
No, absolutely. We want you to follow us on Instagram.
Please do.
We want you to follow us.
Subscribe on
Twitter.
YouTube.
Absolutely.
Subscribe
on Instagram.
Stay tuned.
Yes,
always.
sir. Your opinion doesn't matter. # your opinion doesn't matter. @it really doesn't on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
You can follow us on Instagram as well. Your opinion doesn't matter. It is the podcast. It is absolutely the new. Can I say new wave?
Yes, you can.
All right. It is the new wave. And please follow us. We also are coming up with a Facebook group that you can follow us on, where you can get a preview of the topics that we are going to be discussing the week, that the up and coming week.
And DM us some topics too. Anything that you guys would love to hear about. You want to hear us speak on comments, things that we could do better.
Any
things
feedback
that you would like. Yeah,
feedback is all appreciated.
And if you do choose to follow us on any of the social media platforms, that is It's So Wavy. Did I get it right? It's So Wavy?
It's So Wavy. Josh So Wavy.
Oh, Josh So Wavy. I'm so sorry. Josh So Wavy.
So get my Twitter right. That's what he said. He said that in his head.
He did.
I seen it.
It's So Wavy.
You know what? I'm gonna speak for myself on everything. It is bungoman.com. I am a superhero on the low. In case you didn't know.
Like Batman?
Yeah, like Batman, exactly. I am a superhero on the low.
I'm Superman.
It is Bungo Man.
I'm Superman.
Feeling Godly.
I'm Superman. I am feeling Godly on Twitter. I'm gonna change my name though.
Don't do that.
Nah, I have to. I can't.
I just Josh So Wavy on Instagram.
On everything, right? You're Josh So Wavy on everything.
Josh So
right?
Wavy on everything. Everything. I'm wavy on everything.
This guy's crazy. What is going on here?
Feeling Godly. FeelingGawdly. Please. please give me a follow.
Yes.
But thank you guys. Thank you.
Follow us. And this is the Your Opinion Doesn't Matter podcast.
Yes.
Signing out.
Episode 1.
Yes, sir.
Until next time.
Do 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 do.